Hey folks, it's a new crew review of the Intelia Deluxe Cappuccino. Hi, it's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and this is the latest version of the Intelia line. There's the Focus, which is the basic one that's black, that has a Panarello on it. And then there's the Intelia Deluxe, which has the Cappuccinatori device, which you can take off and put on a Panarello. And now there's this one that is strictly the carafe. So we're going to go over the features of this machine and kind of give you the highlights of it. And if you have any other questions, obviously there's more descriptive stuff on our webpage. It has a stainless steel front. It has plastic sides. It has a cup warmer right up here that is from the boiler. It is not an active cup warmer. Bean hopper back here that holds 10.5 ounces. 10 settings for your grinder, which is kind of nice. That's actually nice. Comes with the tool to do that. And don't forget, push down and then turn it. Don't just try to turn it, you'll break it. Bypass doser right here for those folks that like the pre-ground coffee, decaf at night or something such as that. This is a nice smoked bean hopper. Keeps the UV out, which is why they do that. I mentioned the stainless steel front. This is the carafe. If you don't want to use the carafe and you just want to get hot water, this is the hot water spigot right here. It has spouts, double spouts that go up and down, adjustable for the cup height. Let me take that out of there. There is one nice thing that I like about these machines. You can't just pull this out, it's good in a way, and I'll tell you why. There's two little buttons on the side, push it in, then pull it out. It doesn't give as much resistance when you're pulling it out, so you're not as apt to wear the drip water that's in there all over yourself because it comes out much easier. So yes, it does have baffles to keep it from going all over the place. It has a little floater that tells you when it's full. This is a heavy-duty stainless steel grate. This is not plastic. It's quite nice. Just slides in and out easily. Dregs box right here. And while we've got that out on the side here, this whole door opens up and you have another little drip tray here. And this is the brew unit with the new yellow. I think it does the same thing as the old ones. It's just somehow they got a new plastic in there. That goes in there like that. That closes. Warning lights up here that tell you there's something missing. Or if the door opens, whatever, it will warn you that there's an issue. Let me get that door open and I'll show you. See, door open. It's a different icon. That's kind of nice. I like that. Water tank right over here. Come on. 50 ounces of water right here, and you can put the Intenza water filter in there to make the water a little bit nicer. If you're not using a water filter, make sure you use filtered water like a Brita or your refrigerator water system, something like that. So what this machine is capable of doing is a single shot, a double shot, or a lungo, or whatever you want to program it for. You can program these for whatever your desire is, the volume in your cup. Also, you have strength right here, 5 different bean strengths. That's the most, and then it goes to bypass doser, the scoop. And that means that when you're on that and you push this, you're going to put a scoop of coffee in there. It has another feature that some of the other ones don't have. I'm going to run this up to the strongest. This is called the Carafe Quick Clean. You can do an intense, more in-depth clean of the carafe, but after you make a drink, if you do the quick carafe clean, it takes a little bit of water, puts it through here and down into a cup, whatever. It doesn't go through the handle like the old ones, down into a cup. And it only probably runs about an ounce of water or so it's not a lot. You can get into cappuccino right here, and you can use the factory settings, or you can program the milk and the shot that goes down into your cup right from here. You can do just frothed milk right here, and then you can get into special drinks, hot water, a baby cappuccino, which is programmed. It's a smaller, it was kind of like up and through here in this cup. Hot water, we're back to that. Okay, and then when you, right over here, if you want hot water, you would push the check and you'll get hot water with this in there. And then if you want to get out of that menu, you just push back like that. So that's the basics of this machine. It's actually pretty darn nice. I kind of like it. I say, let's make a drink. And we're using the Verve, let's see, street level. is what we've got in the machine today. Let's make a drink. And I noticed with this, I have to pull this particular cup, I have to pull it out just a little bit. I'm going to make a baby. A baby. Like this, and when it starts brewing, push it back. This has a stainless steel thermal block instead of a traditional boiler. So makes your hot water or your, the hot water for the brewing or steaming on the fly. You don't have control over what your foam is going to be like. Like you can't make it more foam, less foam, but you can control the volume. Now at any time, if I want to interrupt this, I would just push the check mark and it'll stop. But I'm going to just let it do what it's programmed for. That looks like a nice, rich shot. That's going to be your baby cappuccino. That's a small one. Looks pretty though. Let's see what it tastes like. It's hot. I would probably have just a little more milk in it. So the quick clean, let me show you that. Oop. It's gone. You only have about 5 seconds to get into it. And then if there was a check mark over here and it counted down 5, 4, 3, 2, and then to 0. Had I pushed it during the numbering, it would have put the cleaned the carafe and put it down into a weight cup, whatever cup you put under there. So I think that's the basics of the Intelia Deluxe Cappuccino. Check it out on our webpage. Call us if you have any questions. Our number's posted on our website. And subscribe to our YouTube channel. We have lots of informative videos to show the functionality of all of our machines, and we usually give you the pros and the cons. Let me give you the pros and the cons on this one. I like the stainless steel casing. I like the quick clean. I think that's a nice feature. I like the 5 beans instead of, used to be like 3 on a lot of them, and I like the 10 settings up in the grinder. I think all of those things add to make this a pretty nice machine. Cons? Plastic sides. I like metal. I still like metal. But other than that, it's not too big on the countertop. It's got some nice features. Check it out. Subscribe. Thanks a lot for watching.